What's up, YouTube? I'm here on NQ. Today is 4/20, April 20th, and I feel like my bias today is overall bullish. We are still at all-time highs, as you can see, and last night the market gapped down like crazy, so we have a nice gap right here to fill. And I marked out the top of the gap on the 1 hour, and I marked out the top of the gap on the 1 minute right here. So those are two nice draws on liquidity right there. And yeah, market open is in 7 minutes, but we had this weird candle right here, so this could be a data high right here. But I don't see anything on X talking about it. The only thing that came out around this time was this tweet right here. And I'm not really sure if it had that much impact to create a candle like this. But I'm still going to consider this a data high and a data low just to be safe. And I'm definitely not going to be shorting at all-time highs. So I'm just going to wait for a nice buy setup. And yeah, hopefully we get something. And with that wick, we filled in the 1 hour gap and took out that possible data high. But we still have two nice draws of liquidity to the upside. Okay, so we just got the inverse right here. We got an entry, but I'm not going to take it because the risk to reward isn't that good. This is final TP right here, and it's not even a 1-to-1. Maybe you could target like all-time highs, but I don't think this setup is really good enough to go to run that long, especially with the news low beneath. And also on our entry gap, the first candle is a hammer candle. As you can see, there's a nice long wick, and then the body is small. Yeah, that was a bad drawing, but yeah, it's a hammer candle right there, and usually those type of setups lose for me. Okay, so it's a good thing I stood out of this setup because it lost, and we did end up taking out this news low right here, which is nice, and we're getting a nice reaction off of it. As you can see, we're getting a nice soup, so maybe we could get a nice entry on this 1 minute right here, but yeah, we'll just have to see. Okay, so we were chopping around for a little bit, but then we tapped into this 1 minute slash 2 minute BPR down here. Right here, here's the BPR on the 2 minute, and price held on it perfectly, so that's a very nice reaction right there. And we got some pretty nice momentum on these candles right here, and it's looking like we're about to inverse the gap, so I'm definitely going to get in on this trade. So I'm in right here. I got a pretty good feel, I would say. And I'm going to target the top of the new week opening gap on the 1 minute. That is a perfect 1-to-1. And I was set to break even right here at this high. And yeah, this trade looks pretty good. We have a 830 wick above and the top of the new week opening gap, so we have some pretty nice liquidity. And the momentum on the leg that we entered in looks pretty good. The only thing wrong with it is that we already filled the gap on the 1 hour, and we could reject just based off of that. Okay, so I just got stopped out right there, as you can see. Okay, so I just exited my position right there. It looked like this candle closed beneath our entry gap, so I stopped out. But it actually didn't close beneath the gap. It closed like right on the edge of it. But this was probably going to be a loss anyways, just because of how bearish we look now. And yeah, definitely we didn't want to go up because we already filled in the 1 hour gap. So that was a $229 loss, so that's not good. And I'm actually going to be done for the day because I have a doctor's appointment early. So yeah, that's going to be it for me. I'll leave in the description if I missed out on any trade or if this trade ended up playing out because I technically didn't get fully stopped out. So yeah, I'll just leave that down in the description. And yeah, it's going to be it for me today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.